Hi, I'm Claire and I'm an intuitive and a healer, and I run the Divine Mirror, and I'd like to say welcome. Thank you for joining me today and listening today. I really felt called to come on and share what's been going on with the energies and why you may be experiencing what you're experiencing, and give a guided meditation for today because it's a really important date, 888. It's the Lionsgate portal, which happens every year, but this year is particularly important because we've just gone through, we've just moved into a whole new galactic New Year cycle, which means we are entering the golden age of the next 2,000 years of light. We've been in previously been in darkness for, I think it's 10,000 years of darkness and 2,000 years of light, but I may be wrong there. And the next 2,000 years are really, really important for the ascension of humanity as a collective and the ascension of Mother Earth. And I believe the ascension of the universe itself. I think we're all growing together, as within, so without. And if we are ascending, then the universe is ascending in its consciousness, in its experience. And we're all expanding our consciousness and our knowledge at all times. So it's all reflected, as that's why I'm called the Divine Mirror, or my brand is called the Divine Mirror, my channel, because it really is just infinite reflections sending you information back about who you really are. And that brings me into what Lionsgate Portal is about, because it's really about letting go of all of the old energies that weren't serving you. And it's a portal, it's a gateway into a whole new way of being. So it's important to see the power of that and use it with that intention, and set the intention of letting go of what hasn't been serving you, and letting go of old set beliefs and old ways of being that just aren't needed anymore. And you may have been experiencing this, you may have been seeing codes like repeating numbers, you may have been seeing coincidences, which I would call synchronicities, and they are ways of the universe communicating to you that you are more than you think you are. And that's the whole essence of ascension, really, is understanding the limitlessness of us and the fact that we are the universe. We are a component co-creating the universe in every given moment, and we are simply here to experience ourselves and experience all the emotions that we're going through. And that's a key component of the message that I'm putting out in my Instagram and on YouTube and all of my various social media channels, is that it's important to give yourself compassion for everything you're going through, and to appreciate and give gratitude for everything you're going through, whether it be shadow and darkness and sadness and difficult emotions, or whether it be joy and happiness. They're all equally beautiful and equally valid. And by pushing them away and suppressing them, we're actually doing ourselves a disservice, and we are creating more of that separation and that pain body that we just don't need anymore. Because the more we ascend, the more we realize that this duality isn't needed in order to experience this life now. We are now coming into a golden age where we can experience more joy, more limitlessness, more abundance, more happiness, more excitement, and all the things that we knew when we came into this world and have just kind of suppressed and been programmed to believe weren't possible. And I'm speaking from experience here, where I have been through a huge healing process and have faced a lot of my shadow and released it, chosen to release it. And I'm now coming into this space where even when I experience sorrow or sadness or pain or anger, they're all fleeting emotions, just like happiness and joy is. It's all experiences, it's all waves that just keep moving through and passing like clouds in the sky. And that's why they say it's so important to be in the now, because each individual moment and experience is just as valid as the next. So, in terms of Lionsgate, I invite you to think about what hasn't been serving you, what's been holding you back, what's been worrying you, what fears you have. All of them are not needed anymore. Even the fear, it was just a way to try and protect you from things that you thought may happen. And when you really realize how limitless you are, fear is no longer needed at all. And so, yeah, just make a mental note of all the different things that you would like to let go in this meditation. And maybe others will come through during the meditation or afterwards. Just trust that it's all happening for your higher good. You wouldn't be listening to me if you weren't meant to be, if you weren't at this level of consciousness ready to hear this message. And I will guide you through the meditation, and hopefully you will really feel the benefits over the coming weeks and months, and it will lead you into that new way of being that we are striving for and that this portal is opening up for us. Enjoy.